Peace. What's going on, y'all? This right here is Randumb Thoughtz Podcast. I am your host, the L.Y.R. to the ICS. This is Lyrics. First of all, just want to wish y'all a happy Sunday and all that.
Warning. The opinions expressed in this program are those of the presenter in their current state of mind, which they have the right to change at any given moment. The iRant Network and the members of the Ranters Union are not responsible for any claims made. All opinions and train of thoughts are welcomed here and protected by the First Amendment and the Ranters Union. All commentary, criticism, news reporting, research, teaching, and or scholarship of copyrighted material is protected by the Fair Use Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. iRant Network and the founder of the Ranters Union, Logic, aka Mr. M, recommends that you take what is said and do your own research. Read a goddamn book and form your own opinion. Furthermore, listen carefully to the ranters rant and debate their opinions and form your own conclusion. Thank you for watching this member-supported program, powered by the Ranters Union and produced for the iRant Network. Good day.
Sunday and all that. Before we get into anything, I just want to touch topics on a couple of things. I would first off like to say, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? The pops. You know what I'm saying? Uncle David, like my bro, Anthony, his father, he recently passed away. You know what I'm saying? He was a big part in like Black Diamond, the support of Black Diamond, Black Light Entertainment, you know what I'm saying? Should I say Black Light District Entertainment? You know what I'm saying? Like a big supporter, you know what I'm saying? He was riding with cats and all that. You know what I'm saying? He recently passed away this week. You know what I'm saying? Definitely my condolences go out to the rest of the fam and, may he rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? And that's it when it comes to that part, Ed, what's good, boy? You already know. What's goody?
What's going on, brother?
Not much, man. Just sweating in New York, sweating the pounds away. You know me, man.
I bet if it's hot out here, like I know it's definitely scolding out there.
I actually thought that. I was like, yo, son, if it's hot up here, it must be scorching down there, B.
Well, I'm not near all the fires, so I'm not burning up. But it's I'm more close, so I'm around in SoCal, so I'm more closer around like the beaches and get that breeze and stuff. So I mean, I'm in the middle, but still, it's not like
you look like you in AC. You look like you in an air conditioning room, B. That's what you look like, sir.
No, the funny thing is my room is terrible when it comes to temperature. It's either hot or cold. I literally have to turn on my mini fan right here because once I close this door, it turns into a sauna in here. Yeah, this place gets hot. So when recording tracks and stuff, oh yeah, man, like after the first verse and the chorus, like I'm sweating.
Your man's be like, hey, yo, son, we gotta take a break. Fuck this verse shit,
bro.
Like,
Bro,
hey, yo, so where the AC at, man?
Bro,
yo, where the water at, man? Fuck out of here, son. I'm not rapping after this, man. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Be live, man. Like, nah, son.
Bro, tell me why. That's the setup when I was in here. I had a brother of mine that he just started making a little some more music, and he was buying beats from me. So he would come over and record. And he already knew the routine. He was just like, yeah, bro, like when we start recording, man, it started getting hot. And in between the little breaks, if he don't get certain takes and stuff, we take a fan break, bro, and then get right back to recording.
Wow. Yeah, so like, yeah, I was actually just talking about the passing of like Pops, you know what I'm saying? Like like I think I told you who he was, man. Like
Yeah.
Uncle David. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You were also talking about the passing of like of a rap legend. You know what I'm saying? For those who know, you know what I'm saying? From Zion 9. You know what I'm saying? Zumbi. You know what I mean? He recently passed. You know what I'm saying? My condolences go out to Zion 9 and his family and everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I remember my man Core Rhythm was talking about him, talking about, you know, how I used to listen to him growing up, and then now I heard about how you listened to him growing up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, dang.
Yeah, I didn't really notice how impactful Zion 9 has really been, like, in my life on the low key. It was kind of just like in the moments of like the moments me finding out about them and then listening to certain tracks and then now coming back to be like, yo, like unknowingly, like I've never still been to the Bay Area, but that's where they're from, is from the Bay Area. They represent the Bay all day. And it made me start to think, yeah, there's a lot of folks who were in the Bay around in that time that I was actually listening to. So like they've collaborated a lot with the Grouch, Pep Love. So a lot of the folks, it's in Hieroglyphics. They actually have a track with Guapole too. I didn't even know. I went back and I listened to one of the tracks they had with Guapole. That thing is fire.
Yo, shout out to Guapole, B. Like, I had a crush on her for the longest before she cut her dreads off. You know what I'm saying? And once she cut her dreads off, I mean, the body's still banging, but like, son, like when she cut the dreads off, like I cried on the inside. Like I'm not no punk, man, no homo, but I really cried on the inside. So like, I was like, son, why the fuck you cut your dreads off, man? Like, you know, that hurt my feelings. You know, that really.
Oh man, you know how powerful hair is. You know that, and you know.
Yeah, but then India.Arie came out with "I Am Not My Hair." Then all of a sudden, chicks went batshit crazy, started cutting on dreadlocks and shit. Like one of the chicks I follow on Instagram, like she just cut off her hair, B, and I'm like, yo, it trust me, it totally wasn't damn different. Like all of the years of growing the locks, and he just went batshit crazy, said, "Fuck the world, I'm cutting all these motherfuckers off." And I'm sorry, man. All due respect, she looked crazy, B. Like, I'm like, nah, like, yo, pick them dreads back up, like, glue them on your head or something, B. Like, nah, son, you can't, nah. It's not for, the bald head is not for everybody, B. I'm sorry, man. You know, but that's my personal opinion.
Oh, yeah.
You know, speaking about personal opinions, everybody, welcome to Whatever Sundays. That's the topic of discussion right now on the Randumb Thoughtz, Whatever Sunday. You know, we gonna call it that for now. Yeah. I might pick up another name later, but right now we're just gonna talk about whatever the fuck y'all want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Like we really gonna live up to the fucking title of this damn podcast, Randumb Thoughtz. Oh. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
We're gonna talk about some stupid shit. We're gonna talk about some real shit. All wrapped up in one fucking episode. So if y'all got some ideas. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Don't you got some shit called Whatever Wednesdays or something?
That was Steph. You know, Steph did that.
Oh, word?
Steph had a thing where at first she was starting to like show recordings. Show like tracks and like not unreleased, but like just her process on certain things. And she called it Whatever Wednesdays.
Oh shit, I forgot. So like,
mine is What's the Word Wednesdays.
Oh my! I knew it was something Wednesdays, B.
Yeah, you know, like, I gotta play on the W's.
Fuck it. Well, we gonna play on the W's for this episode. Fuck it. Whatever Sunday. Fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, but seriously, like there will be some episodes where, you know what I'm saying, we'll give, you know, the viewers opportunity to talk about whatever the fuck they want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Get on camera, you know, shoot the shit about something. Maybe they past relationships or they see somebody get knocked out in the street. You know, shit like that. You know, we love to hear your fuckery. Not only the fuckery, but your fuckery. You know what I'm saying? We here at Randumb Thoughtz encourage fuckery and stupid shit all day. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes people laugh on Sunday. So, you know, I'm just being real about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I always tell niggas, dude. Like I tell my work people, man, like, yo, when they get on vacation, I'm like, yo, drink, get to some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? We love dumb shit over here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But anyway, I do want to touch topic on one serious piece of news. I just heard this. My man sent me something was it one of those IG videos, like a toddler just shot and killed her mother while her mother was on a Zoom call.
A toddler?
Yeah, son, like some real wild shit. I'm sorry for laughing, man.
What, 3-year-old?
I think so. It was like a 2-3-year-old. Like they like got a just picked up the gun and popped the moms while the moms is on a Zoom call. It was a headshot too. I was like, damn, son, like, yo. Only reason why I want to talk about this shit because
wow,
like people need to really recognize if you live in a state where, you know what I'm saying, it's if it's cool to, you know, purchase a gun or whatever, you know, if it's legal to carry firearms and shit, you need to know how to safely keep out of reach of your child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the cop that was at the press conference, he was talking like the fucking Tyler knew exactly what they was doing. I'm like,
I'm not trying to assume just yet, but just off of how you're already stating it, I already get an idea of the race already.
Oh, are we playing Guess the Race?
No, just from what you were saying, it, you know, and the way you said the officer was talking about, they knew that they was doing. Like I have an idea already, but yeah, continue.
Yeah, the officer was talking like this Tyler had a gun like and just wanted to off his mom's or like off her mom's or whatever have you just for the shit fuck of it. Nah, it was accidental.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. The cop knew it was accidental. He said it was accidental, but the way like, you know, certain people's words and what I want to say, their words and their body language, sometimes determines what they're trying to say.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's always about more so your behaviors versus really what comes out your mouth. Because I mean, we can pair both together, but like most of the time, to be truthful, people could say one thing, but when they do another thing, that's really what they really are wanting to show you.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Your work, son, 72. What's good, boy?
But yeah, continue with the story though, because now I'm like, okay, now I don't even know about this, but continue, man.
All right, yeah. So like the way how this cop was talking about it, he was like, "Oh my God, this is such a travesty," and you know, I don't know how this happened. Motherfucker, you know exactly how this happened. He picked the gun up, went pow pow. Mom got her brains blown out on Zoom. The end. Obviously, the gun must have been laying somewhere within the reach of the child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you want to feel remorse for the moms or whoever. You want to. But then you know it's the mom's fault too. Why? Because that gun obviously must have had a lockbox somewhere in that house where the gun was supposed to be. Out of that, or somewhere high up in the closet where, you know what I'm saying, where you can hide it to the point where, you know, the Tyler doesn't even know the damn gun is there.
Yeah.
Something. Like, fuck is wrong with people nowadays?
I don't know, G. Honestly, in the words, and I said it last time, and it tripped me out because I want to speak on something else too that at least I've been witnessing, and it's weird, and you can tell me if it's weird or not or something. But in the words of, again, Zumbi, Zion, shoot, why is you tripping? Like, I'm noticing like the world is on one of the biggest trips ever right now. So I'm not surprised a lot of this stuff is happening. And I was going to ask too, where is this news article coming from, or like where like in the US or the world?
Florida, if I'm not mistaken. Florida.
I should say that would make sense, but
and the mom was like 21 years old.
Wow.
Like, it was a young mother, you know what I'm saying, at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lyricology 101.
Oh, look at lyrics. This brother is extremely dope. He also has breakdowns of number of different things. When it comes to music and a lot of folks, you got to tap in with Lyricology. This man is broke. This man is amazing.
Speaking of music, man, like, to change the subject real quick, man. Let's finish the subject, man. Yeah, like, yo, the chick was a fucking trapster, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you, like, to those people, you know what I'm saying? Peace, what's going on?
Face far. See, look, now everybody is coming. All right, for sure, y'all. We're going to have to talk about Zumbi, but continue.
Hey, yo, for those who coming in, you know what I'm saying? This is Whatever Sundays on Randumb Thoughtz, you know what I'm saying, with lyrics and the co-host, Aviz. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to jump in, you know what I'm saying, like on this video chat shit, whatever, you know what I'm saying, you can jump in. We can talk about whatever type of fuckery you want to talk about, whatever type of foolishness. We with the shits, we want the smoke. That's it. We want all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about important shit. We can talk about stupid shit. We can talk about shit that happened on your block. You know what I'm saying? Like some nigga got knocked out, or like, you know, a girl fight, or some stupid shit that happened on your block. I'm with all that. You know what I'm saying? We with all that stupid shit. Or some informative news. You know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I was recently just talking about this when I'm at. I was talking about a 21-year-old mother that got shot by her toddler in Florida. I don't know if it's in Tampa Bay or something like that. Like I said, my man's, yo, what's good, fam?
Brother Agni, what are you doing here? Brother Agni.
What's good, Joe? What's good, Joe? How you doing?
Good?
What's good?
Chilling, B. What's good with you?
I'm good, man. Blessed to be. You know what I'm saying? These days, motherfuckers be wilding. So, you know, you got to be able to maintain the frame. You feel me? And they do the frame and the mental. So that's what we trying to do. Man, I pray everything's good with y'all. Avis, brother, what's going on, man?
You already know, man. Appreciate you. Yeah. So this the brother lyrics.
What's up,
Agni, man.
Peace,
man. It's all family up in here, but yeah. We still getting into this article, man. I was still trying to just listen to lyrics on this because this was not only very troubling. This is like, yo, what? Like a toddler? I was like 3-year-old shot the mom?
Yeah, like I was saying, like, it's a 21-year-old mother got shot and killed by her toddler. You know what I'm saying? While she was on a Zoom call. Now it's not like the toddler said, you know what, man, fuck this bitch. Got the gun and started shooting at her. No, like you got to think. A kid's mind is not well developed yet. So when they see a gun, they might think, you know what I'm saying, they saw some shit off a movie or whatever. Yeah, you shoot the motherfucker, he gonna live. Nah. Nah, like once you did it, you did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's fucked up that it took this incident for this kid to lose her mother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Due to some shit that the mother could have prevented.
Of course.
She could have easily prevented. Like, there are lock boxes or there are places where toddlers can't reach where you can hide the pistol. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's how it should be. Yes.
And from my understanding, Florida is a state where you carry. You know what I'm saying? Where you carry. They got to stay in your ground laws or whatever the fuck that is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like when you can shoot a nigga if he on your property. You know what I'm saying? From my understanding. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what it is. Yeah.
Like, what common sense would tell a fucking idiot? Yo, put the gun in your motherfucking safe box. So the kids won't. You know what I'm saying? I would say something worse could happen, but something worse did happen. Now because of that, you lost your mother. You know what I'm saying? Your life got lost. You know what I'm saying? Your brains got blown out while you was on a Zoom call, probably with your homegirl, not paying attention to what was going on. Wanting to fuck around. You died because you fucked around. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could show some type of sympathy towards it, but when there's a difference between sympathy and common sense.
I
You lost your life because you had lack of common sense.
That, you know what, bro? I'm glad we talking about this, man, because one of the dudes people I mess with hard and just in hip hop and life in general is Killer Mike. And Killer Mike has been on this. Killer Mike has been on this. We need to educate ourselves about gun safety. Black gun culture and black people are synonymous often, but for the wrong reasons, right? So we just think because, you know, we have dads, we have uncles, aunties, big brothers that always held the heat like that, you know, we just pick it up. We know how to do our thing. There's levels to it. There's levels to it. And when you don't have the proper education, because it's funny because we keep calling it common sense. And this is from a man, Abbas, who always, you know, he be down with the words. Common sense ain't common. Why do we call it that? Common sense should be common. It's basic aspects that should be common, but aren't. So that's what happens when with situations like this. Yeah. She should have had it in a lockbox. She should have had the safety on. Like, she should have been watching her kid. Keeping it by. There's levels to what happened. You should have been watching your kid. We gotta have this education. We gotta have this education so this sense becomes common. Right? And people, if we open carry, whatever, they got, man, listen, we can unlock our phones with the thumb. They've got gun cases like that.
That's a fact.
Right? They got the same technology, the same way you unlock your phone 120 times a day. Let's be real, it's 2021. Yeah. It's the same way. Oh, you got ops at the door? You know what I'm saying? You can handle your business and keep your kids safe. Because now your kid had to learn a hard lesson too. Without you.
Oh, that's gonna hunt them. That's gonna be some trauma later down the line that, you know.
That's
like, what happened to your mom? Well, you know, you killed, you know, like, just have to straight up saying, like, you killed her. Like, what? Like, yeah. And you have to end up they're gonna have to end up feeling and having that whole reality that's going there. And that all goes back to the point of, you know, like you said, not even just saying that. There's just a sense to know your environment, what's going on. Because I don't know how their living arrangements in life and, you know, their whole neighborhood was set up. Because that's one thing I was going to say when it comes to.
Sorry to cut you off, bro. It was a black family in the hood.
Yeah. Exactly. I already argued.
No, I just wanted to clarify that because you said you didn't know we were playing the guessing game. We were playing guess the race or whatever. I just said, fuck it, I quit. Yeah. I quit. I'm just gonna give you the answer to that. So it was a black family from the hood in Florida. You know what I'm saying? Because the picture that they showed the mother, I guess that was on that she was on Zoom. She was like, you know, with her tongue out. She was some stupid shit with her tongue out. And I was like, yeah, hood booger. That's it. Like, yeah, no, I'm not being on no racial shit. So I don't want nobody coming up here and saying you're on no racial shit. Like, I have to call a spade a spade. Yo, matter of fact, good looking at my man Barry for sending me that link. You know what I'm saying? My man Barry sent me that link and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I looked at it minutes before getting on here. You know what I'm saying? And I thought I wanted to talk about it, get some people's insight on it. And you know, because you know, my outlook on it is very 100% straight up honest. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I may joke about it a little something, but even though it's no joke, no laughing matter, this kid lost a mother. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? But it's due to the negligence of the mother. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So what can you do? What can you say? You know what I'm saying? Like I was really hoping some super sensitive motherfuckers came up in here and said some shit. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for some sugary sweet niggas to come up here and say some shit and be like, well, you know, that's wrong. And get fuck out of here. So I'm like, yo, it's real. The mother's brains is floating somewhere in that house.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? They scraping up blood and shit. Like, yo, this ain't. I'm not laughing about it. It's the truth.
It is, but you know what? I know you're not trying to make it funny, but it's through comedy that we as a people cope with some shit. Think about it. We cope with the most horrendous terrifying, traumatic shit. Like sometimes you just gotta laugh. Like you know, what I'm saying? This shit is that crazy, right?
Yeah, son.
Listen, this wolf, the dude who write Law and Order can't write this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this is that crazy shit, right? Like, yo, but it only happens. I don't want to say it only happens, but in real life, the shit happens to our peoples. Like you be like, damn, like that shit is crazy.
In the words of Captain Salmon, you can't make that up.
You can't make that shit up.
You can't.
Can't make this shit up. Yo, your man Lyricology 101 said, shit is a tragic and irresponsible event.
Well, that's the best. That's the best way.
I can't even see the comments no more. So, hey, that's a great summary, man.
Oh, you can't see. You don't want to see a comment.
No, I can't. The last thing I can see, he says what? That's it.
Oh,
and I put yeah, brother, and that's all I can see. But yeah.
Yeah, okay. I see you said yeah, brother. I see you said that. Yeah, but listen, man. I in closing for this particular topic, I wish I do wish that kid nothing but the best. During her, growing up and all that, and I hope that she can try to cope with it as easy as possible during the rest of her life or whatever have you. It's some hard shit to deal with, though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And I know that Tyler, she didn't mean to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know that. You know what I'm saying? We all got a good sense to know that. But
not the police officer, chief, but okay.
Yeah, like fuck them niggas. Anyway, we ain't talking about them. We ain't talking about the police, man. Whatever.
Yeah.
But we talk about the girl, man, because she's the one that got to deal with that shit for the rest of her day.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And due to the negligence of her mother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit there sugarcoat it for nobody. Fuck all that. Chairman Dallas 3. Yo, is this my man Dallas?
He might be in there. I can't see, brother. You know my thing is gone.
He just rolled up, man.
Yo, Chairman Dallas 3. Yo, is that my man Dallas 3?
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, Dallas.
That's a simple.
Dallas, yo, join us live, B, because I know you be saying some dumb shit, man. I'm fucking with Dallas, B. Like, that's my man, yo. Like, yo, for real. I mean, that's your man, but that's my man too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, I don't own anybody, so it's like, yeah.
I said you own motherfucker, man. I just said, like, I fuss with Dallas because Dallas be on his shit, yo. Oh, you was just up in NY, Dallas? That's what's up. He's like, he was just up in NY.
Yeah, he was.
Oh man. Yeah, he said he was just up here, up in the city, man. But yo, it's also something else I'd like to talk about if you guys don't mind.
Yeah.
This was actually supposed to be the topic of discussion, and it kind of bothered me because I'm still involved in it or whatever. But I wanted to talk about child support, but not just from a New York City standard. I want to talk about it from the rest of the states outside New York City.
Before you get into that, I need to give you. I'm your plug because you'd be surprised what I do for a living. Actually,
what you do for a living?
I actually work for a State Department of Child Support Services.
Oh,
and
word?
I've seen it at every level. Yeah, I used to work at the courts, and then work my way up. So get into it because one of my biggest things is at least what we're trying to do out here with California is really changed the whole situation when it comes to like the perspective, especially with people of color. Like my department, when I worked at the county court, was run by a black woman, black man. You know what I'm saying? They held management, and we knew what we were up against. So man, let's get into it because I really want to hear because I can take this shit back. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what people try to do, or what we're trying to do as a department, what we're trying to do as a program, right? But there's a difference between what we're trying to do and what's actually happening, right?
Well, what's actually happening, I can't really speak for the other states at like fully, but I can speak for New York City fully because I'm involved. I'm in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of being in this bitch, man, they got you by the balls, man. Like, being in child support in New York City, even if you put yourself in child support in New York City, is no fun. It's no game. It's like the system is rigged.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's totally rigged. You know what I'm saying? I was doing the breakdowns of the numbers and shit. You know what I'm saying? And even now, you know what I'm saying? It's like the percentages of what you got to pay or what's garnished and what happens if you don't pay, and you know how you get your licenses taken away from you. If it even goes farther, you know what I'm saying, that you can go to jail for 6 months for failure to pay child support. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you still got to pay when you get out. You know what I'm saying? So now you're forced to take a McDonald's job or some other fucking bullshit job where you end up paying for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Till you're like maybe in your 50, 60, 70. And this kid probably be grown, got their own life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you still paying for that. I'm gonna be honest with you. It makes, especially for black men, you know what I'm saying? It makes you not want to have any more kids.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say it, B, but like there's times where I sit and ponder, like, cause I do want more kids, man. But then on the other end, just dealing with this shit, I'm like, I have second thoughts about it. I'm like, nah, son, I can't, cause I don't want to go through this shit again. This shit is stressful.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel everything you said is big facts. All right. So here's the thing. First and foremost is we got to get in. Here's how I used to break it down for especially brothers, because, you know, I can relate to them. One of the biggest gems a judge told me, right? And I say this to everybody, all my younger cousins, brothers, all that. Listen, one of the most important financial decisions you can make in your life is who you decide to marry or have kids with. That's really where the shit starts. Okay. And the decision that person that you have kids with, that they make. If they go on any sort of assistance, there's really basically nothing you could do. You have to work to keep them off of it. And we already know as a culture and as a people, how, you know, the whole welfare babies, all that whole optic and how it gets pushed on. Oh, you have resources. Yeah. What people don't tell you is when they sign on the dotted line to get some of that cash aid, it happens automatically. The case is open automatically because the state is trying to recoup that money. Because the state is like, oh, we're paying, even if you're paying for your kids, even if, you know, we have complex relationships, right? You know, you may not be in the house, y'all may be, you know, going through a little something, even if we're still seeing your kids and paying for your kids. The cases are the order is sent. They're going to charge you. So 2 things. Make sure who you do the deed with, if somebody's going to be down for you, right? Make sure they don't get on that aid, because that takes all the control out your situation. Because you know what? Especially if you got a good one, even if y'all beefing and she knows that you're there for your kids, y'all can work through anything. Hey, yo, I'm going to pay for this, and this. You know what I'm saying? That would make a situation like yours. Like, okay, you know what? We can go out and have another kid. We can bring another born one into this world, right? Because you know what it is. But as soon as you take away that control and give it to the state, it doesn't matter. You own their books. That's what people really don't. It's A, getting the state involved, and B, the person that has the child, the mother of the child.
Yeah, the mother of the child.
That's 9 times out of 10. I mean, and it's like there's nothing I could do. Like, oh man, like you can't. Like, yeah, I wish I could, but at the end of the day, it starts with that single decision. Who you decided to do the deed with, right? Like, it's funny too, because I'm working here And this is back when I was single. I was dating my wife at the time. I would go back and give her this situation. Like, okay, so look, if it happens like this, and this, what's going to happen? And she gave me her honest answer. So I was like, all right, cool. Like, I had to flex that sort that all out with her before I decided to marry her. Because I was like, okay, at the end of the day, we can talk, right? We can really level on some shit. You know, if I'm going to, at least that's how it is for now. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's been. So, you know, I assume that's how it will be. So, yo, for anybody in any type of situation, though, especially when you owe hella child support, figure out where it's owed. If it's owed to the person, as in there's no state aid, all the arrears are owed to her, you can work with her. You can work with your department and you can figure some shit out. There's programs for that. And that's what I advise people to do is sometimes, man, you gotta humble yourself and be like, look, instead of the state getting this money, I could be giving this bread to our kids. How can we work this out to where we can do that straight up? Don't ever get them involved. In fact, judges will tell you, we don't want to be involved. We don't. But you don't give them a choice when it comes to that aid. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
In New York City, it's totally different.
Really?
Them niggas want to be involved. They want to be involved. Okay. And I'm going to tell you why they want to be involved. Because at the end of the day, you know, I found this out from my BM. Like when she got the payment, they take taxes out.
They do.
And that's of course the taxes, it goes back to the government. How you think these lawyers get paid? How you think some of these in-house lawyers and the security police and all the people, the secretaries, whatever, how you think they get paid? Child support is a money-making business.
It is. I
don't know how it is in every other state, but I can tell you from the state of New York, it's a money-making business. They need you to fuck up in life, so they can keep their lights on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that having a baby is fucking up in life. Of course not. But the circumstances after the fact, they want your relationship to go left. They hope and pray that you get the wrong type of BM or, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, so they can go ahead and they can keep that whole system going. You know what I'm saying? So they can have you in the system one way or the other.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? It's much more of a complex game than what people think. At least in the state of New York. You know what I'm saying? And like I would tell cats, I tell cats the same thing, man. Yo, watch who you go to bed with, watch who you sleep with, man, because not every girl is good for you. You know what I'm saying? Or at least if you're gonna go ahead and mess with a chick that look good with, strap up. If you know you ain't meant to have a kid with her, strap up. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to have a homie, man. He used to be like, yo, son, my pullout game is excellent, son. My pullout game crazy. I was like, yeah, sometimes that pullout game, that crazy pullout game, you fuck around and meet the wrong one with that crazy pullout game. You ain't pull out in time. Next thing you know, that's it. That's it. What happened to that pullout game, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Ad, you kind of quiet there, bro.
I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say, bro. I'm just listening. Like this, when you get into the child support stuff, man, like I listen so I can have the info, because honestly, I'm not in that situation. How life is looking for me, brother, I ain't gonna be in that situation for like another 10 years, if not so. I'm not saying get myself in child support, but like even think of that, because I'll be truthful with y'all, man. Shoot, I'm in my own bubble, so I'm glad I'll be attracting no type of crazies in that particular way that get me in situations like that. So I'll be good. I'm just chilling.
Well, I mean, in my situation, it wasn't really attracting to crazy. It was knowing that this person was crazy way after the fact. You know what I'm saying? So I got
later.
I put it this way: she deserves an Academy Award for Best Bullshit Artist. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm not talking bad about my BM, man.
I shouldn't even say crazy. I shouldn't say crazy in that aspect.
I'm just keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? But, yo, I'm like this, man. I heard in Delaware. I need somebody. I hope somebody from Delaware can actually join this conversation because I want to see if this is true. In Delaware, they had an experiment, right? That
I remember you talking about this.
Yeah, I'm telling homie now right now. In Delaware, they had an experiment, right? They had like these debit cards, right? Like special child support debit cards where you can spend them, but you can't spend it. You can only spend them in certain places. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't pay rent with them, and you couldn't get gas for it. You know what I'm saying? You had to spend it on the child, and and once you spend it on the child, you know what I'm saying? The receipt. Once you get the receipt, child support automatically gets the receipt. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say like you go to a kid's clothing store, you buy clothes for your kid. Every time that you know, say you swipe and you buy something,
right.
Before you get the receipt, well, at the same time you get the receipt from the store, Delaware Child Support Services get the receipt at the office. So they know what you're spending when you're spending it. You know what I'm saying? But there is certain restrictions that you can't you can't take money out the card, none of that. So it's like you're making sure that you're spending money on the kid. Because let's be realistic. Some of these chicks, man, when you give them the money, do they really spend the money on the kid? That's the first thing that, you know, the father thinks, man. Because, you know what I'm saying, some of these chicks, man, they really use these kids as an extra check, as a hustle.
There's a video.
Very fucked up what I'm saying, but it's
TikTok? Yeah.
There's a video surfacing about the lady who has 6 different baby daddies, and the reason why she had 6 different baby daddies is because there's more money at the end of the month for her to have for that, especially instead of just having one baby daddy.
One baby daddy. I remember that. Yeah.
Send me the link to that shit. I want to expose it. I want to expose her much more and talk bad about it.
Yeah, I think Poor Man's Podcast actually did a video on it, so he might actually have that, brother. Because I'm not on TikTok, so I don't get like go get the videos. But I know the folks that listen to. Yeah. So it's like literally broke it down, and she was basically flipped about how she was like, oh, you know, why people say that, why you got 6 babies by 6 different daddies. He was like, oh yeah, man, you know, well, look, if I tell you this. Like when it comes to the child support here, if I only have one man, it's only 17% of his income, which would be $340 a month, versus having 6 different baby daddies, that would be 34% of the income at the end of this month or something. So basically, towards the end, instead of her getting like, I think it's like $350 or some of the math she did, she's getting like $2,000 and something a month because she has 6 different baby daddies.
So disrespectfully speaking. She's basically putting a dick in this nigga's pockets. She's basically fucking his pockets. Like, fucking his pockets raw with no condom. Like, that's basically what she's doing. She's fucking this man's pockets.
And it's allowed.
And they get away with it.
But again, it's also like you were saying too, it's the discernment of who you lay down and be with too. If you knew from the start, and even if they have the Academy Award goes to you for being the best BSer and the best, you know, just actress that you can end up being. And then when we get into it, it's like that. I mean, I'll say this too. But you should know uphand, because just like I think the brother PJ something, how he got played, and now he's paying child support to that Instagram girl at almost like 2 million or like 200,000 a month. Because she literally already had the plan. And there's videos of her going back way when talking about how stupid NBA players and other like celebrities are when it comes to stuff like this. Yeah, I don't know her. I forgot her name.
Yeah. I think it was PJ Washington, right? From Charlotte?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to talk about the situation, but I mean, it just goes into this whole idea of like, you know, with, you know,
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing when it comes to the numbers, right? When it comes to the system, right? Let's talk about it as Black people, right? When it comes to the system, the law is the law. Just like it is for you can smoke weed in California and you're cool, but if you take it to a state it's illegal, it's not. The law is the law wherever you go, right? So you have to know that. You can't control that. You know what I'm saying? You can't get into that. I mean, yeah, sure, you can try to go through, talk to your congressperson, whatever. But in reality, you can't change that. What you have control over is your own autonomy, right?
Yeah.
What you have control over your own autonomy, and that's where I try to tell folks. But the best thing is prevention, right?
Yeah.
Don't be messing around with some of these ones. But then for those of us or those people that are in it, right, dealing with it, you got to make deals with the devil. You gotta really fight and to show the system that you there and taking care of your kids. It's fucked up. I tell people this. I told my own bosses this. My boss is like, "Yo, this is messed up," but it is what it is, right? So,
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry, bro. Forgive me.
Ain't nothing, bro. Go.
It hurts.
It's a safe space.
It fucking hurts. It really fucking hurts, man. All jokes aside, it hurts to see these women play men, that scrape from the bottom of the barrel, man. Because let me tell you something. Some of these NBA players, NFL players, whatever, these niggas came from real poor conditions that they had to fight their way. You literally fight their way to get their spot to the point where they making big money. You know what I'm saying? And come on, B. Like, wait, what is this?
Wow.
Funny, I just went through a divorce at 13 years and I ended up paying child support because my ex had a kid with another nigga. Wow, son. See, let me tell you something. And that's type of shit
Sending
that
love to you, brother, man. I did not know that, man. Sending you love.
No, hold on. Hey, yo, Jay, hold your head, my nigga. Hold your head, son. Like, because let's be realistic. That's the type of shit that make good men snap.
Yes.
I hope one of these stink bitches have actually watched this shit. No, fuck that. I hope one of these fucked up women watch this shit. You know what I'm saying? This episode when I post it up, because I'm gonna let y'all know now. Your actions. This is the type of actions that make a good man snap.
Yeah.
You gotta understand one thing about men. We have feelings and all that too, but we also have limitations. Take that into consideration. Every man here, all three of us, and every man here, every black man has a limitation. Every good black dude has a limitation.
Yeah.
And when you push and do some foul fuck shit like this, especially after what he say, 13 years that he was married to the chick, and then he pays support for another chick with the bomba clad fuck. No, listen. Yo, you make a good man snap. Next thing you know, he in handcuffs, and you somewhere damn near trying to catch a breath, or you in a body bag. Like, yo, shit can get real quick. And I'm telling you this for your own benefit. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know how a man's going to handle this. Bad enough we go out in society and we got to fight for respect, fucking with society and bosses. You don't know. Matter of fact, I'm going to take this past black men. I'm talking about men in general.
Yeah.
And to these women that try to play men.
TikTok is
you know what I'm saying? Like, this is something totally different or whatever have you. I know the type of men in this society, they're a little bit more softer than they were back in my time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta call a spade.
No, you're right, bro. And look at
they some real sugary gelatin ass niggas out here.
Yeah, bro. I will say this. Yeah.
JELLO, gelatin ass niggas out here.
Bruh, I look at the reason why I'm saying you're right, bruh, is there's also studies that has been shown that as years has progressed on, men's testosterone levels have dropped 1% each year. So our testosterone levels, my testosterone level, is not on the par of your testosterone level. Yours is higher than mine based off of how society and how years have progressed. So I'm not gonna put your age and stuff out on facts like that too. But I know, look, I'm 28.
Nigga, I'll be 41 in August, man.
Look
August 28th, I'll be 41. I don't give a fuck.
There it is.
Like,
Look it.
I'm the coolest 41-year-old nigga and niggas know. Fuck out of here,
There
son. I'm not. Fuck
Look
out of here, B. Like, and I still am 21.
You can look this stuff up. So between me and you, if I were to just give myself 3 more years, I would end up being 10%. But in this case, I have 13% less testosterone than you because of the fact that just that gap. And it's due because of the foods. It's due to a whole grip of things that's done that. But continue.
But you still a cool nigga, man. Like, I don't put you in that percentile of sugary pussy jello niggas, B. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because average, average, you talking about the science.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the science.
Talking about the culture.
Yeah, talking about the culture.
They're different. Because look, it doesn't matter. I mean, look, the science is science, whatever. But the science doesn't always dictate the culture, right? True. Because you may have 13% whatever, but if you still hitting them weights, if you handling your business as a man should, he's still a man. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what the doctors say it is. It matters how it is in life and how you handle yourself in the real world. You know, and you know what's funny is we talk about like these funny style ass motherfuckers, like they help perpetuate a lot of these stereotypes because it's some of these same gelatin ass niggas that don't be taking care of them kids.
Yeah.
Right? It's the same motherfuckers that be perpetuating all the negativity and shit and make it harder for real ones who do handle their business or try to handle their business. And you know, they're like, look, that's my baby moms and my baby moms. That's my kid. I'm going to work it out. They ain't doing that shit. They're not doing that shit.
That's it, man. And then they want to sit there and back up the same women that they not messing with, man. Like, oh, you should show more feeling show more feeling towards this dick, nigga. Fuck out of here, B. Like, yo, that's me. So I'm sorry.
That's lyrics, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, son, nah, but like, I'm not like, yo, son, like, nah, for real, son, like, these mixed sugar tin ass niggas.
Oh,
I said it, mixed sugar tin. That's the word. Mixed sugar tin ass niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Shirley Temple Splendor.
Shirley Temple Splendor ass nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying, man? Like, yeah, no, we appreciate you, Lay.
Exactly.
We appreciate you, man.
We appreciate you, dog. Keep your head up, son. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad I can make y'all niggas laugh, man, because we need to laugh, man, to, you know, stop from crying, man, because this attack on good brothers, man, you know what I'm saying? These women, man, it got to stop somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take a long time. It's going to take longer than what we expect. It may not even come during this generation. It may come after the fact. You know what I'm saying? But, like, there has to be some type of respectable medium. You know what I'm saying, man? Like,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and matter of fact, next week, we are definitely going to talk about my favorite word, actually. Shout out to my nigga Conscious for giving me this word. I don't even think it's a real word in the dictionary, but I like it. Toxic masculinity.
It's definitely in there now.
Yeah. I love that word because I think it's full of shit. You know what I'm saying? And it is supposed to describe me to a T. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on some toxic masculinity shit because I don't agree with a lot of things that women say or whatever have. It's not even that. It's just that, I grew up in a different time where, you know, men could be men. You know what I'm saying? Now, in this day and age, a man is defined by a woman's opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then how much money you got. I mean, look at. I'll say this. We'll say this. Look, I'll say this, and look, we want to say that for next topic. I know. Look it. Before you start even trying to get into that, so you can say that for next topic. I'll say this. That's why social media, especially if y'all on TikTok, I've seen it, as well as the brother Kevin Samuels, mediocre tutorials and reviews, all these folks that are on YouTube now that's in the space, for at least for black folks in the red pill or, you know, the manosphere, they're showing you now the true nature of not only human nature, men's nature, but female nature. And letting you know that this has been a construct for so long. And now you're starting to see it because guess what? Social media and society has progressed to a point where now that's why you get women saying that we don't need a man because we can do this, and that, and everything else, but then still wanting the whole idea of traditional, but with modern, and how those are just basically cognitive dissonance. Those two are not mixing right together. And now that's why you're getting where all the good men go and all this other different stuff. It's a whole combination, but I don't want to put no more into it. We can say that for the next one.
Yeah, next week we're definitely going to talk about toxic masculinity. You know what I'm saying? And like with that, what's that really mean to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, because like I think I want to get a female's point of view on it for the next week's episode. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, you know, Ad, you need to do this episode with me, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? We need to start some shit.
Aggie, he love to smoke. I'm in here to help sometimes just to facilitate. I'll still say my piece. I'm not scared. It just get to a point where I'm like, all right, but he's saying like, all right, go talk to him about it. Don't talk to me about it. Like he's saying it. I'm here, and I didn't say I co-signed any of what he's saying just yet. I didn't say, oh yeah. So talk to him. But I'm here for you, brother. But no, I'm still here for you, brother, regardless.
Listen, we need a diversity of voices. You know what I'm saying? That's how we really get to the bottom of shit. That's how we learn. That's how we open eyes. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know, we say some shit, people go, oh my God, for goodness me. But you know, sometimes you really need to hear it so that we can marinate on it, right? Yeah. And introduce some of these things.
The audacity.
Yeah.
Like come on now.
Yeah, you know what? The motherfucking audacity. And guess what? I had it yesterday, I'm gonna have it today, and I damn sure gonna have it next week. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Why? Because y'all need people like me, man. Say hi to the bad guy, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Marlon,
don't make me have to start like quoting Scarface and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Don't make me start quoting Scarface, man. Say hi to the bad guy, man. Say goodbye to the bad guy, man. You know what I mean?
Good, though. We need it though. We need it.
Yeah, that's it. Y'all like niggas need that. You know what I'm saying? But seriously, we about to cut this. We about to cut this off or whatever. If you guys have any closing, if you guys have closing comments, you know, that you guys are saying right now, you know what I'm saying, as far as this child support situation is concerned. You know what I'm saying?
Man. In terms of, first of all, just thank you for having me on. I appreciate anytime Chop It Up. Thank you, Brother Abbas. Pleasure meeting you. Just, get that out the way. I'll be tuning in if I'm tuning in next week. But in terms of the child support situation, the best thing you can do is not get yourself in it. Be smart. Prevention. And do your homework up front. You know what I'm saying? Before you lay with somebody, you better get as much intel as possible. As much fucking intel as possible. You got to solid snake that shit. James Bond that shit. You do your intel because it could be costing you your bread. And then for those people that are in it, in the struggle, you know what I'm saying? You have to do what you got to do to maintain for yourself and your kids. Period. Yes, she may have a lot of the control and whatnot. You got to do what you got to do within the system to do what you got to do to preserve yourself and take care of your kids. You know what? Ultimately, at the end of the day, God gonna take care of the rest. You just got to maintain you and do you and maintain you. So my brother who just went through the situation with the divorce, please keep your head up. I've seen so many of these situations, and that's and it's unfortunate. And I'll tell you, as somebody that earns his bread from the system, I'll tell you it's fucked up. But that's why I'm here, trying to, any chance I get, I try to educate motherfuckers and just be like, yo, just this is what it gotta be, because I don't want motherfuckers paying that bread all the time. I don't want motherfuckers in jail over this shit. Over taking care of your kids. Think about how crazy that is. You in jail for trying to take care of your kids. You're doing what you can, but you can't afford their bill.
Yeah.
So that's what I try to do. And trust me, I work every day to try to make, at least for the state of California, to try to make the system as more equitable and try to educate folks. And, I work on intergovernment. I work on stuff for the state of New York. You know, everybody, because we handle more cases than most states. LA County alone, we handle more cases than most states. So I try every day to try to build, because we gotta get parenting back to the parents. We gotta get parenting back to the parents and pay and pay. It's got to be back to the parents, and we gotta change child support within the community. Sorry for letting me rant. Go ahead, brother.
No, that's cool, man. I was about to say I'm in total agreement with that, because, you know, when you have the system tell you how to raise your kids, that's the biggest problem, because I see how they grow up. You know what I'm saying? They grow up disrespectful, angry. They think they can step to anybody possible.
Entitled.
And then the type of person I am, as far as protecting myself, I don't want to put nobody child in the grave. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Or nobody child in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like that I shouldn't have to think like that. You know what I'm saying? But when you sit there and you can't take responsibility for your child and try to bring them up to the best of your ability, and you let the government, you know, step in and do that shit, 9 times out of 10, that's what the end result may be. You know what I'm saying? If not, like yo, there's much more. There's more people that, you know what I'm saying, that's in my age range. You know what I'm saying, and even like, you know, older, that really don't. That they're not used to this type of thinking, or they're not used to this type of movement from these kids. They're not used to it. You know what I'm saying? So they come from an era where niggas used to get robbed, stabbed, shot at, all type of shit. Like in the 80s, 90s, New York, especially in the Bronx, Brooklyn, certain parts of Queens, Staten Island, it was no fucking joke. Harlem, no joke. As any of the cats around my age group, and even like 40s, 50s, we got time to play with none of you niggas. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like when it comes to, and I'm talking to all the parents right now, you know what I'm saying, that are dealing in child support, that unfortunately, due to their unfortunate circumstances, that the government had to step in because the baby moms want to sit there and petition and try to get more money. Take care of your kids. Try to be there to raise them as best as you can. Yeah. If for some reason that, you know, you can't and the system's really playing against you, keep trying, man. You know what I'm saying? If you feel and in some cases, it may be too late. You know what I'm saying? The kid already like developed in the, like, how some of these disrespectful little niggas are now. And excuse my language for saying that, but this is what they turn out to be. Do you know, time and time? Do you know there was a shooting in Corona, Queens recently where 10 people got hit? In Brooklyn, somebody got stabbed up. In Kingsbridge in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? There's so many stories I can tell you from what was it? One of those DoorDash delivery men getting jumped. You know what I'm saying? They took his wallet and his phone, to like a kid getting shot in the face and killed because he bumped into another kid. He just bumped, like they bumped shoulders. Bump shoulders, turn around, bang, blew his head off. Just for bumping his shoulder. Some real stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? I understand these little niggas ain't playing. But guess what? You got cats in my age, in my age group, they ain't playing either. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why most people are moving out of New York, because they don't want to deal with the bullshit. Or even major cities. They don't want to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? We didn't go through what we go through just to deal with more of the same bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, and that all comes with, once again, parents stepping up to raise their kids, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now, before we go, I just want to share one last story. You know what I'm saying? I remember my mans, me and my mans, we did a security detail some years ago. And I remember we met a girl, whatever. You know what I'm saying? This girl happened to be underage. My man, he was dealing with her. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, but I didn't know she was underage till after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Till he dropped her off. Do you know this chick had the nerve to disrespect her mother, so about fuck you, bitch, this, that, the third, once we dropped the bomb, like the mother wanna know where she was at all night. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Now I don't know what happened between my man and that girl, whatever. That's their business. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say that, you know what I'm saying? But like I hope he stopped messing with her. You know what I'm saying? He said he did. You know what I'm saying? Once he found out the true age. But like once he dropped her off, he was like, yo, she was like, yo, where you been? Like, yo, she like the mother was worried about it. She was like, fuck you, bitch. I do it 1, 1, 2, this, that, the third. I'm sitting there I'm like, ugh. I just had to shake my head, B.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I just had to shake my head, man, and just I left that whole situation alone. You know what I'm saying? And which goes to tell you one more again, man, like, yo, you have to step up and be a parent, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially nowadays. Because when it comes to these kids, situation ain't getting any better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's up to us to make it work. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got to go back to the belt, I don't give a fuck what the government telling you. If you got to go back to the belt on your kids, you know what I'm saying? I encourage that. I'm sorry. I encourage ass whooping. Say what the fuck you want. I encourage ass whooping. Not beat downs. Ass whooping. They do work. Under whatever circumstances, they do work because at least they, you know what I'm saying? Like, not really say instill fear, but it's a disciplinary stand. Like you put that discipline. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It may sound fucked up to y'all in this new day and age, but trust me, it does work.
Listen, real quick on that, and I even told my wife this morning. I said, look, FYI, I'm Nigerian, from Nigeria, so African parents get down a whole different way. I even told people, man, there is nothing worse you could do to me than what my parents already did to me. So it's like, give it a buck. There's nothing nobody can say, nothing nobody can do. It's different than, does it prepare me for situations, right? That discipline prepares you for situations, right? And it tells you, and it really shows you how to play your position. So when you rocking around and you with real gangster ass motherfuckers, when you rolling with killers, all they want that respect. You speak when you're spoken to. Oh, this is going to apply. That's how I was able to move. Listen, I'm the most guppy, nerdy ass, Steve Urkel ass nigga you ever meet. But, I grew up in South Sacramento, which is just like everywhere else. But I was able to move around because I always showed that respect. Always play my position humble.
Yeah.
And that's because when I got home, I wasn't shit. I was a hopeless boy. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, even though I was, and compared to other kids, I was good. But it teaches you how to play your position. And that's why I'm with it. They need discipline, right?
That's a fact.
Because none of my family, none of my cousins are going out on social media wilding right now. Because we know, okay, what did it say? Okay, we need to go take care of that right now. In person. No, we don't do that. That's not how we get down. So I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to get back to, like, I'm serious. We seriously need to get back to disciplining these kids, man, because, if not, then, they think they can say whatever they want to anybody and the shit is cool. You know what I'm saying? And they think them camera phones is going to save them from an ass whooping. Like, that only thing the camera phone's going to do is make you look good while I get fucked up. Like, I'm sorry. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least for the moment anyway. You know what I'm saying? I guess the cops get there. You know what I'm saying? Like my opinions and whatever may be radical, may be a bit out of line, but I'm saying it for a reason. And if people take their feelings out of the situation and use their brain, then maybe they'll get what we're saying. You know what I'm saying? And I say that being unapologetically me. So they can do whatever they want with that. But in any case, do you want to say anything, admin? Because like you said, you still being quiet and shit right now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just listening, bro, because I really didn't have too much input to really put into a lot of this, and you know, there's days and times with that, but I will definitely say, like, be able to discern, like, who you're around and who you're with, because it does ultimately have an impact who you are as an individual. As much as you want to say it doesn't, we know it does. Hood mentality, wherever you grow up, it's the whole nature versus nurture setup. But the other thing I was going to say too is a lot of these systems too, they were set up that way for it to be funded. So there always has to be a problem so that the solution will be that quote unquote system. Because if there wasn't that problem, then that system would not exist. So
that's a definite fact.
That's I'm gonna just leave it at that. Just leave it there.
All right. Well, gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me on this episode of Randumb Thoughtz. I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? For those who ain't follow, man, follow the Randumb Thougts page, Randumb Thoughtz podcast. You know what I'm saying? Next week's episode will be toxic masculinity. You know what I'm saying? I would really like to get people's thoughts about it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's, you know, I think it's positive, negative, it don't really matter to me. You know what I'm saying? I would like to get people's thoughts, you know. Hopefully some, you know, some feminists or angry women, not black women, not just black women, but angry women come on and, you know, start some shit. You know, we encourage that here at Randumb Thoughtz. And, yo, we want all the smoke. Fuck it. So, hey, guys, it's been real, man. I enjoyed this shit.
Same here, man. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you.
Same.
Hey, no, it's not a problem, man. Though you join anytime. I don't give a fuck, man. Let's do it, man. Every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it popping, man. I'm with the shit. Well, yeah, 12, what was that? Central Standard Time? Some shit?
No, Pacific, but yeah, make fun of us. Yeah, go ahead.
He said, nah, nigga, I ain't making fun of nothing. Like, yo, I really thought the shit was Central Standard Time. All right, man. 12, all right. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. How about that?
All right, weatherman. All right, outroker. All right, for sure.
No, man, I'm trying to get one of the meteorologist jobs and shit, so I can take a lot of stuff together. Why not? You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Warning. The opinions expressed in this program are those of the presenter in their current state of mind, which they have the right to change at any given moment. The iRant Network and the members of the Ranters Union are not responsible for any claims made. All opinions and train of thoughts are welcomed here and protected by the First Amendment and the Ranters Union. All commentary, criticism, news reporting, research, teaching, and or scholarship of copyrighted material is protected by the Fair Use Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. iRant Network and the founder of the Ranters Union, Jalogic, aka Mr. M, recommends that you take what is said and do your own research. Read a goddamn book and form your own opinion. Furthermore, listen carefully to the ranters rant and debate their opinions and form your own conclusion. Thank you for watching this member-supported program, powered by the Ranters Union and produced for the iRant Network. Good day.
Yeah, I'm gonna holler at y'all.
All right, brother. Peace and
man.
Peace.
Take care, man.
Peace.